One of my favorite kind of tests that I like to talk to students about, or graduates, or professionals. Can you pass the lunch test? What is the lunch test? Well, very simply put, the lunch test is somebody's interviewing you, and throughout that interview, I don't know, maybe they haven't had lunch yet, they're thinking about lunch, or just in general, they're going, okay, do I want to bring this person to lunch? Now, in fact, all interviewers shouldn't bring you to lunch. That's completely wildly inappropriate, right? But they may want to think to themselves, is this person somebody I would want to bring to lunch? What's the significance of that? Well, I could tell you honestly from very early on in my career, there were a lot of late nights, there were a lot of lunch and learns, there were a lot of times in which I was having meals with my employers or with my colleagues or just sitting by the water cooler or having breakfast and getting bagels in the morning or whatever. And those are the times at which a lot of conversations happened, right? And I remember specifically I had one mentor. She used to come into the office around 3:30, 4 o'clock after having all of her meetings throughout the day, and she was my boss, and she'd say, what do you want for dinner? Meaning, it's going to be a late night, right? Okay, cool. It's going to be a late night. This is what I want for dinner. Great. She buy dinner, we work, and we get work done. Great. When I'm asking, do I want to take this person to lunch? I'm not actually asking if I want to take this person to lunch, right? But what I am saying, would this person fit in the environment of our organization? Can I break bread with this person? Is this person interesting, entertaining, exciting? All of those things, especially in a sales role, that's really important, but it's important in all roles. Now, this can certainly get misconstrued, right? There are certain organizations who might use fit, which is a very controversial term to say, well, this person doesn't belong in our organization, and they're using it to be biased with regard to inclusion or gender specifics or something like that. That's not what we're talking about. Okay. In fact, that's the very wrong way to use the word fit. It's a very wrong way to use the lunch test. What we're talking about is quite the opposite. Can this person play by the rules of our society? Are they inclusive? Do they go along with the culture that we've got here, which is great and positive and wonderful? Do we think that they're going to be exciting for clients? Do we think that they will, if it's an hourly role, will they put in the extra hours? If it's a salaried role, do they understand that once in a while you've got to come in on a Saturday? Those types of things. And of course, to be compensated for that with an extra day off or something like that. But the bottom line is, does this person, are they excited about the job? Are they enthusiastic? And are we enthusiastic and excited about this person? Those would be the types of things that we consider when we talk about passing the lunch test.